Peace, blessing, love, and light. It's a girl, Divi9lyGuidedDee. So first, let me start off by saying, for those that celebrate Happy New Year, Feliz Año Nuevo en español. For those who speak Spanish, for those who did not celebrate, I'll see you in the spring when the harvest is here. So yeah. So if you have not gotten my drift already, I don't do things unless I feel led, guided, hence the name. So here I is. Just so you know, real quick, that's I don't think it's a toxic trait, but I know that it annoys other people. And I don't care because I am one with my source. But anywho, so I have been itching to come up here, and at first, so right now it is what is today? Monday, January 6th, 2025. 10:23 a.m. I um I just got back from doing some food shopping, and I was handling some other things behind the scene. I'm more of a morning person, so a lot of my a lot of things that I do will be completed in the morning time. I just function that way. So, um, also for those who don't know, and I don't think I mentioned it out loud here. I don't know, but I am a Dunkinista, and D runs on Dunkin'. Those who know me knows I. Some people have Starbucks. Some people have mushroom coffee. I like Dunkin'. I am a Dunkinista. So I went and I got one of those $5 meals. So before they had a $6 meal, and I was able to get a little sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. I don't eat pork, so I get the turkey one. And side note, in case you're wondering, but not really, I gave up pork 2011, and that was while I was in undergrad as a health major, because one thing I always said was, "Oop, snap." That's not what I would say. But if if I had a client who I had to recommend that they switch their diet or take, remove certain things that they were brought up with, because culturally we things are embedded within us and we carry that into adulthood. Hence why we see little kids from different backgrounds playing as children, but then when they get older, they get with they get centered mainly in their culture and settled in, right? So I wanted to challenge myself because I want to be able to tell my a client, anybody that asks me, so have you ever done it? Yes. So I know you can do it. So I haven't eaten pork since 2011. And when I tell you, being from New York, having a Central American background. So in case I haven't said it, my family's from Honduras. So I speak Spanish, right? So I loved going to the cuchifritos on the the little quarter, the little Spanish pots, and you see like the what is it? How you say it in English? Pork shoulder. So, side note, even though I was born in these streets, raised in these streets. So I was born in these. I was born in the U.S. in New York City. So anyway, so what was I saying? Damn it, I lost my train of thought because I started thinking about the song. Um, hustle in these streets. So yes, so when I used to come down from undergrad from PDAM, I went to SUNY Potsdam. Shout out to SUNY Potsdam. So when I used to come down, it started becoming more like torture for me, because you see a whole lot of those type of restaurants, El Valle, different things like that, they usually they have the nice rotisserie chicken in the front, but you see that nice roasted pork in the front, and it's just like juicy. And when I tell you, I used to love eating the fat. That was my favorite. That's why I said I had to really challenge myself to change that, because, and don't even get me started on pizza. I need the ham. I need whatever sausage you have. I need, did I say ham already? Ham, sausage, pepperoni, anything, meat. I needed it. I just had to have it. That is my thing, right? Anywho, so that's not where I'm at anymore. So anywho, I'm a Dunkinista. Like I said, I don't eat pork, so I got 2 turkey sausage, egg and cheese wake up wraps with a caramel flavored iced coffee, and I like my coffee iced. Please, how did Vivica say? Um, what she said? Smith, Shantae Smith, when she when she orders a drink after she catches her man in the lounge with the other chick. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the first movie too, not the second one. Not 3 can play that game. That one was okay, but it wasn't the first. Anywho, so that's that. So the reason why I brought up my food, to circle it back, is because I I've been itching to get on this to get on camera, but I was also hungry, and sometimes I debate whether I want to eat on camera because I'm not a mukbanger. I'm not. And I don't want to start acting like I am. But then again, a sister gotta eat, right? So got my coffee. Mm-hmm. Got my wake up wrap. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. So that's been a song that excuse the rustling of the paper bag. I have been getting some downloads, and I have a few that I want to share. I didn't want to forget, so I wrote it down on my phone. So when I was debating whether I was gonna come on camera or not, I had considered putting on this lipstick. You guys know I like to the hand pick up you guys that are here. You know that I like my lipstick. I like my red lipstick, and I sometimes switch between that one and this wild orchid, right? So when I was about to put this on, look what I saw. This is what I found. I'm not putting my middle finger up to you. So if you don't know what this is, so that's how I found my lipstick. That's how I found my lipstick. So the first thing that came to my spirit was sticky fingers getting caught. Sticky fingers getting caught. So for some of you, I don't know if you're the one with the sticky finger, or if you're going to be finding out that someone has been meddling or trying to take from you. Either way, we all know that it's been a while, that it has been put out there that this is a time of exposure. So that's something that nobody is going to be able to hide from. So if you've been good is going to come to you. You're going to get paid for that. If you have done harm to others, it's time to pay that and to own up and take accountability. So you either win or you learn, but there are no losses. So it's all about your mentality, right? So I'll leave that there. I was going to give an example, but I felt like that's simple. But this really caught me off guard because I was just like, wow, I didn't even expect to see that. This is so this is an acrylic nail, by the way. Um I was not expecting to find that. It's like embedded in there. It was so weird finding that like that. So I was like, damn. So that's one thing. So like I said, whatever you have been doing, um, whether good or harmful, it is the time to reap what you have sowed. Okay. Another thing was standing your ground. So a lot of us are gonna have to stand our ground. There's gonna be a lot of repeat offenders, people trying to come back, circle back. Um, and if you have done the work, you can no longer tolerate certain types of energy. That is no longer a part of your life, a part of your journey. Now you are able to have better discernment. So people will no longer be able to deceive you or trick you the way that they once did before. The number 773 can be significant. So that's so if it's something that's been showing up for you, you might want to look at it. Um, and think about why it's showing up. How often is it showing up? Is there any negative, positive traits that are associated with that number when it comes to you and your journey? Two other songs that have been in my, I guess in my intuition. Anyway, I'll stand by you. But then when I was hearing that song, no, when I was channeling that message, I heard, of course, I'll stand by you, the song, I'll stand by you, won't let nobody hurt you. And if you know the name of the group of that sang that song is the Pretenders. So there are gonna be some pretenders, but you will be protected. Okay? That's the message that I got from there. And then another song, Back Outside. So if you guys don't know, I think her name is Anicia. She's like, I'm back outside. Ninja done made me mad again. But so with that song, when I think of that song, I think of like empowerment. She's very like gutter. Ninja done made me mad. She actually says the N word, but respectfully, I'm not gonna say that right here. Um, and she's just talking about how she's, she said, anyway, I'm not gonna butcher her lyrics, but go listen to that. It puts you in a vibe. Like, try me. Another thing has been turtles. Turtles. So, um, a story that always comes around for me is usually the tortoise and the hare. A tortoise is in the turtle family. A hare is in a rabbit. This is a story that many of us have heard when we were children. I'm not sure from another country. I know that I I read the book in Spanish before. When I was pregnant, I used to record stories for my son and play it back to him, so that way he would remember his language. So that was just something I used to do, even though he wasn't out yet. But whatever. So turtles, and then I was guided to get this turtle, so I got the turtle. You can see that right there. It's like a tribal turtle. Keeping your head on a swivel. So that's something that I've just been channeling, like keeping your head on a swivel. Keeping your head on a swivel. That could be significant for some of us here, okay? Keeping your head on a swivel. Also increasing your protection and spiritual knowledge. So you are protected if you're seeing this message. Obviously, you know what it is. So, and also you'll be increasing in spiritual awareness, knowledge, all of that good stuff, and will be guided. Ooh, so this right here has been something that I'm still trying to understand, and that is DNA activation. So the things that have been showing up for me have been shows such as Black Lightning, things about sickle cell, supercell, anything that has to do with activation or some type of mutation of DNA, or basically tapping into your inner power and finding out what that gift is and how it'll help you, and how transform to the life that it is that you desire and that you want. Because obviously, if you have been guided here, it's because you know that deep down there's always been something more out there. You're maybe you've tapped into certain things already, but you feel drawn to something else. You feel drawn, you just feel drawn, right? You feel led. You know that you're not crazy. Obviously, with the increase of us that are becoming more in tune, such as myself, there's gonna be more of us that are gonna be waking up, folks. So if you're here, it's for a reason, and it's almost your time, baby. It is your time. Your time is now. Our time is now. Okay. So it's not like it's not like it's something that has been added to you. It's something that was already within you, but it was dormant and needed to be activated. And as we heal and as we put in the work, as we do the shadow work, then we're able to release old energy, unlearn a lot of things that don't work for us, and then bring in the energies and the frequencies that are meant to flow within our current being or state of being. Another thing has been nausea, vomiting, and the energy of something anew. So it just feels like changes are happening, but for those of us who are on the right side, then it just feels anew. That's why I said there are no that's where I was at. There are no losses. You either win or you learn, right? When you're able to take accountability for your behavior and how your decisions have led you to where you are, or have contributed to where you are, because sometimes there are things that are out of our control, but we also have to look within. We have to reassess, relearn, unlearn, all of that, right? um Another thing is more confidence and feeling self-assured, knowing what you know and knowing that you know what you know. Okay, learning more about your purpose or remembering your purpose, tapping back in. Sometimes we get burst of energy, we get a burst of inspiration, moments of inspiration, excuse me, and then that just kind of stops. So maybe you're one of those people who that has tried to start things often or had to start over repeatedly, and this time it's you're seeing it through. You're self-assured, you know what your purpose is. You're no longer putting yourself in positions that don't work for you. You're no longer trying to acquiesce to things that don't work. All of that stuff. You're removing yourself from past mentalities, past thoughts, past ideas or assumptions of yourself. So those are the downloads that I pretty much got. Um, and I guess I didn't get to eat, but I'm not gonna make this video so long. I am so grateful that I get the opportunity to express myself. I am so thankful that this channel is growing as, you know, slow paced. as it may be, I am so thankful that that I listened to my spirit. I am so grateful that I knew that I wasn't crazy. And I encourage you to continue to be true to yourself this year, whatever years are to come, however long, you're here, be true to yourself, because that's the only thing that is always guaranteed for you. I feel like, when you understand that, when you have the mindset of, I know who I am, I know my weaknesses, I embrace my strengths. I know that I'm good, but there might be better, so what do I have to do to strive to that, if that's what I want? Okay, I was in a hurtful situation. I was in a friendship that no longer benefited me. That I stay there, that I leave, so I'm just I'm looking forward to what's to come. I'm looking forward to growing this channel. I'm looking forward to actually getting comments. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always gonna be perfect. I get it. Nobody's perfect, but I'm here. Positive vibes only. And all I can do is be myself. So with that being said, your girl is here to stay. Have a good one. So more reviews coming, and other things, So look out for the downloads. Have a good year.